Alright, here's some more Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2022 gameplay. This footage is from like 6 weeks ago, well before the mid-season update. I'm playing on the Dome map, which had been released in the prior season, and it's a reimagining of a Modern Warfare 3 map. It's along the lines of Shipment and that map from Black Ops that's been reiterated multiple times. The fake town in the nuclear testing site. I forget what it's called. It's just one of those really small maps, a lot of traffic, a lot of action. That's why it's popular. I die. I'm using the Bizon, or Bizon, the Russian submachine gun, the unique cylindrical magazine. The season is almost over, season 4. I've used weapons for my loadouts that I wouldn't normally use, just to try to level them up. The KDR has gone down as a result, but not too much. I guess it's the skill-based matchmaking taking effect, just keeping you at a plateau. There's a headshot. I guess I'm playing during a double XP weekend. And I get blown up there. So speaking of Modern Warfare 3, the original, the next Modern Warfare 3 is supposedly going to release this fall. And I'm not able to shoot that player under that truck. I get the assist. Not surprisingly, the next COD game, well, not necessarily, the next COD game might not be Modern Warfare 3, but there will be a Modern Warfare 3. It's really just a matter of when it gets released. The reboot of Modern Warfare 3. As I understand it, Sony and Microsoft have agreed to terms to keep Modern Warfare on the PlayStation 4, like releasing on the PlayStation 4, or PlayStation 5, I mean. Well, hopefully both. In any case, the PlayStation consoles, despite Microsoft buying or about to buy Activision, I think the sale hasn't actually gone through yet, but the potential for the sale has been approved in European jurisdictions. I haven't really kept up with the news much. All I know is that COD games will continue to be released on PlayStation consoles for the foreseeable future. That's a no-brainer.
Whoa.
So I've got a nice kill streak here, hiding out near this covered missile launcher. We're down by 6. Up to this point, I've had a pretty lousy match. So now I call in my UAV. See a player trying to sneak up around me. I catch him sliding. We're within 3. Throw down my care package. That's something I've been doing with this season. Normally I would have cruise missile as my second kill streak reward. There's my VTOL. Harrier. And I get chopper gunner in my care package. A 3-piece with my Harrier. Not to humble brag, but definitely my kill streak has turned the tide of this match. We were down by however many. And my gun kill streaks and then my air kill streaks rewards. My Harrier's doing work. We're up by 2. It's still close. I haven't even called in my chopper gunner yet. I applaud that player for trying to take down my Harrier. It's still pretty rare. Most players don't even bother to try to shoot down jets and choppers. So I have to recognize players who do that, even if they're on the other team. Triple kill. Quad kill. Yeah, just because you're indoors on this map doesn't mean you're safe. There's those skylights. Flares. I just realized that your chopper gunner has flares. But I think they're automatically deployed. Now we're up by 17. Recently, I've watched a couple of movies that kind of watching this footage reminds me of the 2 movies that I've watched. One is True Lies, because of the Harrier. It's in the climactic sequence of that movie. And the other movie is Atomic City, because of the reminder of that Black Ops map. I can't even remember what it's called. How can I not remember what it's called? I'm gonna look it up right away and then hate myself for not remembering it, but just that atomic testing post Second World War, or not, yeah, post Second World War, early Cold War era setting. I actually wouldn't mind a reboot of Black Ops. I think a lot of people would like that, but they'd have to kind of go back in time because they went with Cold War. They kind of skipped the reboot of Black Ops, jumped ahead a couple of decades with Cold War, but they could do a prequel. That's the match. We win by 20 thanks to my kill streak halfway through, just camping out near that portable missile launcher, but hey, gets the job done. I finished 26 and 10, but I don't even have the highest score for my team. But I'll take it.